Hey dudes, sat in front of some water. It's nice out, and there's a leaf in front of my face. I just wanted to take you guys out here to this spot with me and film a video because it's really nice out here, and I don't get to come out here alone very often. Or often in general, because I'm a lazy piece of shit and I should totally make more time to come out here because it's fucking beautiful. Hi, little bee. Today was the first day that I decided to go barefoot. And I love it because I feel all closer to the earth. Like, that's literally like the main thing for me, which is like feeling closer to nature and like, yeah. Which I know a lot of people think is silly and stupid or whatever, but like that's what I like. I live maybe like 15 minutes away from this really nice place, and I don't know if it was because of the heat on the concrete that I had to walk on most of the way to get here, or if it was just like because I wasn't wearing shoes, but I've gained blisters on both of the insides of my feet now, so like they're really dirty, but that's... Ow! Frickin' bee just stung me in the butt! Frickin' sat on a bee and it stung me. This has been a painful day. Oh cool, look at this wood. Nature's really nice. Not enough people care about like places like these. Everything's so like set on being modernized and everybody thinks about like the future. But nobody thinks about how nice it was in the past. Like, get up. Go away, bug. Like, imagine how great it must have been to live around those times when there was so much trees and stuff, and so much open field, and like beautiful places like this that haven't been destroyed by fucking buildings and highways and plants and stuff. Like chemical plants, like not like actual plants, obviously. That's what I was getting at. Humans are the most unique species of animals, honestly, because we're so fucked up. Like, every other species lives in, like, a decent amount of harmony, and, like, they have ways to get around and survive, but humans are so fucking corrupt. And it's not the Earth that's messed up, it's the world. Like, the Earth is fine, it's all of this. The Earth was created to be pleasant and resourceful and beautiful. Like, humans came around and were like, no, we need to make everybody live under somebody's law, and we need to make everybody believe that they're being controlled. Which is stupid, because an animal, like, animals don't have one ruler over all of the animals. Like, they have an alpha, but like, as a species and as a whole, they don't have like one superior. I don't know, it's fucked up. Like, yeah, to an extent, there needs to be, like, laws and stuff, because people would just go apeshit, but it's such a fucked up system. Like, nobody wins, ever, except for the fucking people who don't care about the planet and other people and animals, but then in the end, it's just gonna be them who fucking, like, ruins their planet. So yeah, nobody ends up winning with the way that fucking the Earth is going right now. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like if like everyone on the planet would extinct except for like people like me and like who thought the same way as I did and like thought that plants and stuff were really cool. Like Dakota Wint, he's like super hella inspiration. Hello. Could you imagine how well the Earth would do if everybody thought the same way? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's so much that needs to be fixed, and nobody's paying attention to what the actual issues are, and there's so many solutions, but that would require being either A, a nice person, or B, fucking giving some of our resources to somebody else. And God forbid that happen, because they don't deserve that. Why would we want to help another member of our species? Not to mention, race pisses me off with the, like, more than anything else in the world. We're all humans, like, it shouldn't fucking matter. Just because somebody's a different color than you. Like, animals have different skin, like, animals all have different print. Their fur is different print, but that doesn't mean that they treat one different from the other. Like, fuck. Especially to the extent that humans take it to, like, we go as far as to just completely make other people's lives miserable. We as humans, when we don't like someone, for whatever reason, whether they did something to us or not, or it's just our mind saying that person looks different from what I look like, therefore it's wrong. Like, how can you actually think that? How can somebody genuinely think that because someone's black, they're worse or less, or they're not as good as oh my god. Not to mention fucking animals. Like, there was this thing that happened, I don't even completely remember it, I think, but he drowned a handful of baby animals. I can't remember what animal it was a dog or cat. But that guy got so fined, and everybody couldn't believe that he did that. And it's like, yeah, but then you go and you buy burgers, and you go and you shoot ducks, and you go fishing, and not care that those animals get hurt, and that you just leave their bodies in the wilderness, and that you're not doing anything for that. Like, it's one thing when humans had to scavenge for food and, like, needed to kill animals to eat, but we have enough resources that we don't need to eat meat anymore. Like, it's not a necessity for us. Yes, we need proteins, but there's enough things that create proteins other than meat. We don't need to be these horrible people anymore. Like, the way humans are right now, we're basically just straight murderers, killers, robbers, like, everything. But the only thing that the government says is wrong is when we do it to another human being. We steal their fur, their children, their homes, their food. And then we kill them. And then we raise them just so that they can be killed. If people were doing if any human being was treated the way half of the animals in this world do, people would go ape shit. But it's perfectly fine to treat animals that way. Because, you know, they don't have feelings. They're just living, breathing, talking, walking creatures. But they're not humans, so who cares, right? They can't say that they're in pain or that they dislike something. At least not in a way that we understand. Like, that's so fucked. I think I'm gonna sit here and just listen to some music for a little bit longer. Because it's really nice. And hopefully I don't get stung by another fucking bee. Oh, it's the most peaceful sound. Like, just the water and the birds. Oh, it's so nice.